Hi, so this is the reading that I've pulled out today for the collective. And the first card we have is Grief 22. This one is from the Urban Crow Oracle. And this could be about undergoing a period of grief that we may not have fully moved through yet. There may be past pain or healing or trauma that we need to undergo to move through this period. For some of you, you may have already gone through this and moved through this. So even crows have their own little ceremony that they do when they lose one of their fellow crows. So facing this is quite an important part of our healing journey. As we move on, we go through and we have Elder healing through the lineage and ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. The Elder card is from the Angels and Ancestors deck, which I really love. And the bottom one is Gateway of Light Activation, both are by Kyle Gray. He does some lovely decks. So both of these cards are about healing. So going back and healing any wounds we may have in our past lives. But these cards are saying that our ancestors are with us and trying to help us undergo a major healing. This also talks about if there has been any past traumas through our ancestors, that these are being cleared. We are here to create our own story, and we can heal through our lineage from previous to our future generations as well. I think a lot for me as well. I feel like many of us have been going through this. Maybe we've been having dreams, or we've been remembering things in our day to day that we may not have thought of for a long time. So at this moment, we are we may be undergoing a big change where we feel this energy, maybe in our root chakra. I've been having this myself, where I may have just experienced some crying or some releases coming out. So this is a good thing. We're moving through this now. This could also be calling in forgiveness. So you may need to forgive yourself or forgive others. You may be experiencing some people around you in your 3D triggering you and bringing out certain emotions. This is okay. It's not about being rid of emotions. It's about how we integrate them and know that they are part of us. But how do we do it better next time and learn from this? So the next cards we have 31 Transformation, Light and Dark. This is from the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. I love this oracle. It's got some really amazing cards in there. And the Liminality is from Between Worlds, and this is a beautiful deck. So liminality is like we're in a bit of a transition and limbo stage at the moment, where through the healing, this may be why. So this could be where some past or certain parts of us are shedding now, where we're in this certain space, but where we're in this healing space, this could just really help us see some possible future outcomes. This is quite a magic space when we're in this liminality. And as you can see through the transformation card, there may be shadow aspects coming up that we may need to address. We may have patterns of addiction or behaviors that may keep creeping up that we may need to integrate and look at and address for us to move through this. And there is the light there, and she's holding her hands up to the sun. So it's knowing that we always have the dark aspects within us, but it's about moving towards the light and doing things that bring us joy and make us happy. But yeah, we can't experience the light without the dark. This could also be fear. I've had this come up a lot, definitely this past year. Fear of the unknown, fear of the unseen. You may be wanting to do something, but your ego keeps holding you back. So it's about moving through this. And as we do, as you can see, the next cards we have are Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul, and Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. So these cards are from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle book as well. They're beautiful. So I think with Star Ancestor, follow your voice is there. Once you're doing this transformation work, you will start to hear things coming from yourself or get them gut feelings of a direction you want to go. Your ancestors are with you. It may be the stars might be quite important for you at this time, getting out and looking up. So you're probably receiving guidance, and this comes from within. But you may be getting memories or new information or inspiration coming to you. So there may be a path coming up that we're drawn towards, and it's, if there is resistance, maybe see why that is. Are you having some fear come up on a particular path? But we're all here for a purpose, and the messages you're receiving right now may be guiding you towards that purpose. So the Warrior kind of talks about feeling fear, and when you do, you could be on the verge of a big breakthrough. So it's moving forward and moving towards that fear rather than suppressing it or pushing it down. You are a warrior, you do have light within you, and you can do anything you put your mind to. So be fearless and stand strong, like it says on the card. So the next card we have is Palladian Activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens and resolution. This is also from the Gateway of Light Activation. I'm not that sure on this card, so I am going to read this one out. So the Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters, is an open star cluster found in the northwest of the constellation Taurus. These bright blue luminous stars, which formed in the last 100 million years, are among the stars closest to Earth and are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connected to many spiritual traditions through the ages. This gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Pleiades. Each and every single star within the cluster is a representative of a nation of divine beings. The Pleiadians are said to be human-like beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience if we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body. If we were able to travel to the Pleiades in the third-dimensional world, we would not find these beings, however, for they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. So it says that you can connect. So find the Pleiades in the sky or look at an image online and then say, "Great Pleiadian guides, thank you for showing me how to heal the matriarchal line and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence." So the message, it says, Palladian energy is about coming together in peace and harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will be soon washed away. The Palladians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. So this has been coming up in some of the other cards where we may be being triggered. So the card underneath we have Valley of Unity, and that's also from Between Worlds deck. This is all about coming together. So the top card does say underneath, coming together. So this is all about, once we've gone through our healing and done the work, we can't just do everything on our own. It's about, having forces coming together, helping each other through this path and through this journey that we're going through. It's also about self-love, loving yourself. Not feeling that you have to do it all alone, because you don't. There's a community of people out there where we can help each other. So the next two cards we have is the Nine of Pentacles, Gain, and the Magus, which is the Magician. In traditional tarot, this is the Aleister Crowley Tough deck, which I have had since I was 12. I love this deck so much. I really recommend it. It's got beautiful imagery. So the Nine of Pentacles is all about material wealth, success, gain, the fruits of our labour coming to fruition. So from doing all the work, this will be the outcome that we receive. But it still is about coming together, bringing it, the above down to the below, to the earth, and having tangible material success from these things that we're doing and the things that we're working on. And then we have the Magician. So it's all about becoming the magician with the tarot. So this card speaks of communication, flexibility, brilliance, but also can stand for some duality. So Mercury stands for truth and falsehood, and it's bringing set ideas and judgments into question. It's about using all tools and methods available to arrive at your goals. And that's what the magician does. But because he is the magician, he can also use dark and white magic. So as long as we're always in touch with, something that is for the highest good. So the magician can be self-seeking and forget about those around him. So it's about doing it in the service of love, for the greatest outcome for all. So again, still thinking of that community and working together. So this can indicate, you do have brilliant capabilities that you should be using and that you will be using once you've done the healing and gone through this. So it's trying to think, where are my talents? How can I share them or pass them on? What is the right environment for me to do this? An affirmation that comes in the book that I really like says, "The full expression of my creative potential fulfills me and makes me happy and satisfied." And that's what it's about. It's doing the work, or doing what brings you fulfillment in whichever way that is. And the last card that we have is an angel number, and it's 0330, lucky shirt. The keywords are love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. And it says, pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So that kind of wraps it all up, really. So it is about communication, collaboration, working with others, and community. And through the work that we're doing, we will have a good outcome. So yeah, thank you. That was my first reading today. Appreciate any feedback or comments. But have a good day. Bye.